Kavita Kane is an Indian writer, a former journalist, a columnist, and a scriptwriter. She is known for writing mythology fiction. All of her books are based on Indian mythology. Her best selling novel is Karna's Wife, the Outcast Queen. She is an author of retelling the mythology. Uruvi, the princess of Pukeya, comes to the Guru dynasty to spectate the archery competition held between the Kauravas and the Pandavas. She visits along with her godmother Kunti, the mother of the Pandavas. She has a history of playing and fighting with the Pandavas and the Kauravas, respectively, her entire childhood. The Pandava prince Arjuna, who happens to be the star student of Guru Dronacharya, maintains an upper hand throughout the competition. When Arjuna was named as the best archer in the world at the end of competition, Karna steps in to challenge Arjuna for a battle to showcase his superiority in the field. As Arjuna was on the verge of losing the battle to Karna, the nobles stands up to question Karna of his birth. The mysteriously talented archer Karna discloses his identity as the son of a charioteer who falls in the Sudaputra community. Hearing this, the Pandavas make fun of Karna and Arjuna declines to fight with Sudaputra. He is a charioteer's son, and though he excels in all the skills that characterize a warrior, he is still looked upon as unworthy Sudaputra. He is shown as a devoted son, a loving father, a caring husband, a mighty warrior, a just king, and a loyal friend. But the rebuffs he faces for being a Sudaputra makes him bitter, especially towards Pandavas. His friendship with Duryodhana, the insult he faced at the hands of Draupadi at a Swayamvar, fuels his hatred further. Irrespective of being valiant, valued, and an exceptional archer, Karna has always been treated egregiously by the society. To prove and to earn a status for himself, he strive hard every single day to showcase his ability, but was repeatedly denied of that luxury. When Karna was facing the biggest humiliation of his life in that competition, Duryodhana immediately comes to the rescue of Karna and makes him the king of Anga without a second's thought. That is when their friendship blooms. That is when Uruvi falls madly in love with Karna. According to one of the versions, there lived a princess named Uruvi who fell in love with Karna after seeing him in the court of Durupad. She was the daughter of Kunti's friend Subra. In many recent adaptations of the Mahabharata, Karna is married to two women, Vrishali and Supriya. Contradictory to this, the Tamil play Karnamoksham portray Ponnuruvi as his wife, while the regional Kashidasi Mahabharata states her to be Batmavati. In modern retellings, his wife is also called Uruvi. Uruvi Swayamvaram nullified the imbalance in the ego clash of Karna and Arjuna. All the other participating kings and princes agitates on seeing Uruvi's choice. When things were about to go out of hands, Krishna intervenes and settles the problem. Whereas the real problem starts only after the marriage. All her friends and family, whom she considered as her trusted allies, mocks and alienate her since her status has changed from princess of Pokeya to the outcast queen. Princess, you have decided to follow the hard path. I cannot promise you the life a royal princess deserves. He began slowly. I am a wandered myself, stuck in an eternal search. I am a vagabond who doesn't know where I am going. My past beckons my present, but I can see only a blurred future. All my life, I have been slighted as a person of low birth, and the stigma will rub off on you as well. Yet, I am not ashamed of who I am, says Karna. Sooner, Uruvi gets accustomed to the situation, and the love between Karna and Uruvi blossoms into something beautiful and epic. Uruvi constantly acts as Karna's conscience by pointing out whenever he is wrong. At the same time, she also understands him and be there for him through thick and thin. She persistently disapproved Karna of his friendship with Duryodhana. Karna, each day I live in the fear that I shall lose you, she whispered brokenly. You will lose me only through death, Urvi, he added calmly, drawing her close through nothing and nobody else. A Kshatriya princess marrying a Sudaputra to become his second wife was deemed socially unacceptable. But Urvi is not the one to cave in under societal pressure. As she ties the knot with Karna, her otherwise perfect world is shaken, and in the time to come, she has to bear the brunt of making the bold choice. Through her devotion and intelligence, she wins over the love of Karna, but can do little to influence his husband's blind support to the evil Duryodhana. Karna, allegiance to the Guru Prince, eventually brings about his doom, and Urvi can do nothing but grieve the loss. The character of Urvi is fictional. To the experts of traditional telling of Mahabharata, Karna had several wives, and the first one among them was Vrishali. Vrishali does have a role to play in the novel, but she never comes to the fore. It's wonder why the author chose a fictitious Kshatriya princess over Vrishali to tell Karna's tale. Also, the fact that Karna is a Sudaputra and he always had to suffer due to his has been ranted about over and over throughout the book. The reader of this book will have a mixed feeling after finished reading the book. Some of my expectations from the book were met. Karna is an e- enigmatic character in Mahabharata, and his persona is explored well in the novel. However, the narration is a bit drab and monotonous at times. Karna's wife, the Outcast Queen by Kavita Kane, tells the story of the unsung hero of Mahabharata, Karna, the Sudaputra, through the eyes of his wife Urvi. The story unfolds against the backdrop of the epic saga Mahabharata. In a way, it is retelling of Mahabharata in the voice of Urvi, but with Karna at his heart. I loved Uruvi's boldness in questioning all the wrongdoing. Finally, thanks to the author for focusing on a forbidden character of Uruvi and bringing this brave woman alive in front of us. Uruvi conversation with Bhanumati and Duryodhana and the pure and unique friendship between Ashwatthama and Karna too was also manifested ideally in this book are pinpointed well. The vocabulary is flowy and fantastic and absolutely absorbing in modern language, unbiased representation of the character. The reader cannot escape from living the epic from Uruvi's eyes. If a newbie to this genre of book might find Karna's wife, the outcast queen, by Kavita Kane more interesting.